Good morning, everyone. I'm Marilena Tarantino from POLI.design, and today I will be moderating the presentation of the Specializing Master in Design for Sustainability and Regeneration. Please feel free to use the chat box to submit any questions you have, which we will address in the second part of the session. Now, let me introduce the speakers, Sofia Soledad Duarte Poblete and Natalie Dalle Molle. I leave the floor to them.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. I'm Sofia Duarte. Thank you for the introduction. And we are here with Natalie to tell you about the second edition of the Master in Design for Sustainability and Regeneration. The director of the master is Valentina Rognoli, an associate professor to Politecnico di Milano. Carlo Proserpio, who is the vice director, and he's an expert in life cycle assessment and life cycle design. Myself, that is the didactic coordinator. I am PhD candidate in the Politecnico di Milano, and Natalie Dalle Molle, that at the moment is our tutor and project work coordinator. So actually we are very happy today because we are presenting the second edition of this master. We launched this master last year, which was very nice. It's now arriving to like almost to the end, but there is still some things to do, but it has been very well. And now we have changed some things, like let's see, we rethink some modules and some stuff to make it more accordingly to what we actually expect. We actually started this master because human responsibility in the environmental crisis is now widely recognized. We understand all the climate change problems, the irreversible damage that we're generating, and we actually know that 80% of the product's environmental problems come from the design stages. So for this reason, we decided to create this master in which puts a lot of perspectives and approaches and strategies to design for sustainability and regeneration. It's going to start in November, the second edition. We have a total of 20 seats available. It's going to be in presence. It has a total of 1,500 hours, and it's of 60 credits. So actually, I would like to tell you a bit more about this master. We have different goals, and this master tried to balance theoretical and practical part in order to offer different students from the design field or related to design fields to apply and learn from different strategies. So actually, we try to explain theories, but also actually also implement during practical workshops these theories. And we try to deep not only in the concepts in a theoretical way, but actually how this can be enhanced through the practice, through the design practice. So our goal is to train professionals who can assess quantitative and qualitative the environmental and social impacts of our design choices, and implement processes that can aim to safeguard the planet life. The master is structured in different modules. It is a comprehensive program that combines, as I said, theories, but actually case studies, company visits, practical workshops, and we try to give through all these steps different skills. The students are going to have the possibility to interact with different professors and professional people already working in the field, trying to understand the challenges that the industry is facing today. Because as we know, design for sustainability is not an easy task, and it has been demonstrated that it is quite difficult. So actually in our programs, you're going to see key topics like circular economy, biodesign, life cycle thinking, life cycle analysis, materials and resources. We actually have great models of materials and sustainable design, European regulations, communication strategies. So actually, we want to go through all these steps to show what designers actually can do. And the programs conclude with a final project that integrates theoretical knowledge and practical application, forming the basis of the final dissertation. This the different training modules are starts from environmental issues and theoretical fundamentals. We actually have bases in theories because we realize that to design for sustainability and regeneration, we actually need to know a bit more about our planet, about the different impacts, environmental, but actually also social. So that's why we have also social issues and different aspects of what actually these impacts means. And then we pass through circular economy with a more like business, trying to address business models. And then we have materials for transition that is much more related with materials and bio-based materials and new type of economies. Design for sustainability and regenerative approaches, that is the part where you are going to apply and actually implement to different workshops the learnings. We have life cycle design and life cycle assessment, also for the environmental footprint. European regulations and eco-design, communication, sustainability, and related issues. Actually, at the end, you will have the possibility to make an internship and conclude with a final work. I'm not sure, Natalie, if you want to add something else regarding the whole program.
No, I think you covered everything, and I think we learned different. I've had the privilege to accompany all the first edition, so I learned all of these different strategies and see how actually you can apply it in the real world. So I think that's very the difference of the master.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, so actually we want to create different professional profiles that can be from research and development, sustainability strategies, art director, designers or head of eco-product and development teams, expert in designing for low environmental impact and strategies, product design portfolio managers, materials designers for sustainability, eco designers and eco design managers, and so on and so forth. We are sure that this is not an easy road, but is actually challenging in a good way and is what many companies outside and studios are needing. So that's why we highlight our master. Why to choose this master is because it explores emerging design topics, actually including materials-driven design, biodesign, more than human design, alongside with, for example, regenerative design approaches to sustainability. Its experience as it's well balanced between theory and practical application and forward-thinking speculation. It's gained profound understanding of sustainable product development and the ability to assess the environmental impact, benefits from the real-world insight shared by industry experts and testimonials, and it permits you to be part of this transformative process that we need for a better world. So I will leave the word so we can explain you more.
I'll take the floor again to provide more details about the application process for the next edition of the Master, which will begin in November 2025. On the Specializing Master web page on the POLI.design website, you will find the full list of required materials for the selection phase. By clicking on the Apply button, you will be able to create your personal account and upload the necessary files. The application will then be completed on the Politecnico di Milano website by uploading the documents related to your academic qualifications. If you need further assistance during this phase, you can book a call by scanning the QR code. These are the two main steps to follow. The first one is the selection step, which must be completed no later than 60 days before the course starting date. And the second step is the enrollment step, to be completed within 45 days. Please note that the applications are processed in chronological order and spots are limited, so don't wait for the last minute for the applications. Additionally, by uploading all the documents, you will be eligible to attend the next round of interviews that are scheduled on May 26 and May 29 from 2 p.m. You can find the course fee listed in this slide, along with our promotional policy designed specifically for this program, an initiative to support the design potential of those who choose Poly.design. In particular, I'd like to highlight the partial exemption of 25% and the open day promo that is valid for applications received by May 30. Let's now move to the Q&A session. Let me check in the chat box if I have some questions for you. So the first one is, should a candidate have a specific background to be admitted?
Well, actually, that's a good question because we have opened it a bit more. I mean, we of course want people that has a background in design, not exactly like just product design or industrial design, but in design in general, because we work through design processes, through design thinking. So it's actually very good that you have some background in design. Actually, we don't teach the approach to design, but we actually teach strategies for design. So actually, background in design is good. However, if you really wants to take this because maybe you don't have a specific diploma in design or product design, but you want to make an interview and try to understand how it's your position, we can take it in consideration because we realize that design for sustainability and regeneration is not just about one discipline. It's actually an interdisciplinary field, and yeah, so it's we could evaluate some applications that are not exactly design, product design.
Okay, I have another question that is it possible to have a general idea of the project that were developed during the first edition?
Yes, of course. Do you want Natalie to go through?
I can explain a little bit, yeah, sure. I guess we have the very different projects that we did throughout the masters. And they were very hands-on projects, and we did some in conjunction with companies here in Italy, so it were very interesting. And each module actually has like its big own big project, so you can actually apply what you learn. So for example, in the LCA, you actually do an LCA from start to finish, and then you have to redesign something using all the data that you have collected during the LCA. In the materials, for example, module, you can actually build and create your own material. So it's very like hands-on with tinkering and everything, and you can actually have really interesting results, and it's very fun in the process as well. Yeah, and you also have like some things that are more related to communication, so more graphic. Some others that, for example, in the circular economy module, you have like more business-oriented projects. So there are different ones in order for you to be you have like general understandings of what it takes to actually work in this kind of field.
Yeah, actually, just to add a little thing is like when we do like at least 3 workshops. I mean, we have different workshops in each module to actually implement the strategies, but then we propose 3 workshops that are like key workshops and are exactly a bit longer and more established in like practice and theory. So for example, within a company, we receive like the brief, and then we develop through that brief together with the company and some interactions, we define the final product. So actually, it is very design driven.
Thank you, and I have a last question. In what type of companies are the students having the internship? Consultancies in the field of sustainability or general companies in another fields like furniture, food?
Okay, actually at the moment they are just finished their last lecture, so they are in the process of entering the company in the following months. We have seen a lot of our students are applying actually in product design studios, I will say, not so much super interested in the big companies at the moment, but I think it's because actually also there is this willingness not just to work for big companies and massive product design, which is maybe kind of a trend as well. So I think it really depends on you. But then we have another students that are applying for ESG, like sustainability consultancy related. So trying to also insert themselves as designer, but in a more consultancy way. So I think it's quite of experiment at the moment, trying to see how designers can come introduce all these aspects.
I have another one.
Yes.
Are there company visits or in general activities out of the class?
Yes, we'd like to say something about it.
I don't know if it's okay to say the company's name. I don't know if it's
If you want.
okay. So we had the opportunity to work to do a project with Artemide here as well. And so we had to redesign, for example, classical lamps that they have in their collections. We also got the chance to visit these fabric companies here in the region. So we have outside the classes, we went also to these material labs where we can also like see the samples in real world. So yes, we have the different opportunities to do this kind of visits outside of the class, because this is actually enriches a lot the experience.
Yes, another time also some companies came to the class and bring the objects. So actually we try to, as much as possible, we try to do this.
Thank you. I think we don't have any other questions, so I would like to thank you both, Natalie and Sofia, and to you for this presentation, and stay connected for the next one.
Thank you very much to everyone. Thank you for the questions.